Happy New Year, everybody. I'm Jeff Lemieux, and I am really excited to be joined today by one of the newest members of the New England Revolution, AJ DeLaGarza, who joins the Revs as a free agent after 12 MLS seasons with the LA Galaxy, Houston Dynamo, and Inter Miami. AJ, first of all, Happy New Year. Welcome to the Revolution.
Yeah, thank you. Happy New Year's to you guys too.
I know that the big narrative here will be that you're rejoining Bruce Arena, who drafted you in 2009, who coached you for 8 seasons with the Galaxy. So I will start there. What is your relationship like with Bruce, and why did you jump at the chance to reunite with him in New England?
Uh, just someone that I think the last two teams I've been on, it's been tough for me, especially here in Miami. But I know Bruce. Bruce knows me well. He knows what I can bring to the table on the field, off the field. He knows how competitive I am, and just being with him again will bring back a lot of memories, and hopefully it'll bring back a lot of wins as well. So, uh, you know, he kind of started my career for me. So it's fitting now that I'm coming towards the end of it. And I know when I was a rookie, he would bring in a lot of veteran guys to the team. And, now it's just crazy that I'm the veteran guy now.
Yeah, as you've had those conversations with him, and he was kind of trying to sell you on bringing you to New England and joining what we're doing up here. What kind of were the selling points for him and talking to you to say, you know what, come join what we're doing?
Yeah, I think for me, I wanted to join a team that was going to compete for a MLS Cup, for a Supporter Shield, uh, or Open Cup, for all of it. Because, like I just said, I'm coming towards the end of my career, and all I want to do at this point is win. And I think New England gave me a very good opportunity. Will give me a very good opportunity to do that. And you look at the guys on the team now, and having watched them in the playoffs, man, there's a lot of good young talent, and a lot of very good playmakers, and guys that make a huge difference on that team. And when I watched their games in the playoffs, they were a team that defended all together. And as a defender, it brought joy to my eyes. So, I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, I mean, Bruce has made it patently clear that his objective here is not to get to the Eastern Conference Final and lose. It is to win the first MLS Cup in club history. And you mentioned, watching this team in the playoffs and making that run and the potential here. And I know you haven't had a chance to get involved with the club yet, but it's coming soon. So how much are you looking forward to getting on the field with this group that does have that kind of potential?
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to. Like I said, there's a lot of young talent. So, how can I help them? How can I integrate myself with them? Obviously, Bruce is not saying, come here and you have a spot for sure. But I'm going to come in and compete just like everybody else. And um, at the end of the day, make tough decisions for Bruce and the staff, because if we can all do that as a collective unit, then the team's going to be better. I'm going to be better, and every single player will be better if we can challenge each other each and every day, and at the end of the day, compete.
And you've talked about what you can bring to this group. You're obviously a veteran player. You've been in the league 12 years. What is it that you want to bring to this group, both on the field and as a locker room presence?
Yeah, like I said, I remember Bruce bringing in those veteran guys my rookie year, and just how much they helped the young guys, myself, Omar at the time, and a bunch of other guys, and moved them along, and really helped them on the field, off the field sometimes too, hanging out. But I have 3 kids now, so I don't do too much hanging out off the field. But um, just being a voice, man. Even here, it was a crazy year for me. I knew I wasn't going to play because he told me that. So I had to come in every day with a positive attitude and a positive mindset of how can I still help my teammates, and how can I still help this team, because at the end of the day, I want to win. And whether a coach doesn't want me on the field or he wants me on the field, I'm going to come in and do that every day.
Do you feel like that's the biggest lesson you were able to take from the Miami experience? Because you mentioned you probably didn't get the playing time that you wanted to get, but still you can learn from every experience. So what did you take from that year in Miami?
Yeah, I think still coming in the training, and helping the guys that might be starting, or trying to be positive with the guys that were in my same situation, which was a lot of guys, unfortunately. So um, I would help out. Example Dylan Nealis, who's a rookie right back, and I would just try to give him some pointers and some tips, just because I've been around for a while, obviously, and I want him to do well and succeed, and I'm gonna do that at the Revolution as well.
Yeah, and you haven't just been around, you've won. You've won 3 MLS Cup titles, including one against the Revs that we won't get into too much. But I know that one was very special to you personally in 2014. But you've won supporter shields, you've won 2 national championships in college, you've won at basically every level of the game. There are plenty of veteran players in this Revs locker room, guys who've been around, who've been in the playoffs. But do you think it's a benefit to have guys in a locker room too who know what it takes, exactly what it takes to win a title? Because it seems like that's the biggest jump from playoff team to championship team.
Yeah, I think you look at Miami; they brought in guys in their inaugural season that had won. Myself, Roman Torres, Lee Win, Robles. We've all won, and we're all veterans. So I think it helps just to have that mindset of. There's been guys on New England, obviously, who have won and have won in other countries, and we all got to come together now and hopefully bring the first title to New England.
As I wrap up, I got to know, you're clearly quite warm right now in your t-shirt in your backyard. You've played for some warm weather teams, man. LA, Houston, Miami. You prepared to jet up north and settle into a New England winter?
I'm ready. I haven't lived in cold weather since I grew up in Maryland, since I left home when I was 21, and go there for the holidays. I have no um, cold weather gear, so my wife's been shopping, and I had to tell my daughter, my 5-year-old daughter, that it snows in Boston, just so she gets excited and doesn't miss her friends here too much. So I know it's tough on them, but we're all excited, and at the end of the day, my wife is happy when I'm happy playing, and I think being back with Bruce and being back with even Ima Boateng and reconnecting and getting to play with some new guys is going to be special and fun.
First order of business, we'll make sure we get you some Revs winter gear for you and the family.
Perfect.
AJ, thanks so much for the time. Welcome again. We can't wait to see you on the field in Revs colors in 2021.
Of course. Thank you. See you guys soon.